Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to take all the steps necessary to manually upgrade your WordPress. Now, as you can see here, it's WordPress 3.3.1 which is available. It's saying please update now. Now, a lot of people will actually click this link and do a automatic update. I'm going to show you a more secure way, and most people who use the manual version of updating, the reason for doing it is simple. You want to delete all the old files manually, and essentially your security level for your WordPress is a lot higher. So that's the main reason we're going to do that, mainly for the sake of security. We don't want to leave any of the old files up there, which the automatic update may still leave some of the old files there. So let's do that. Let's take you through the steps, and we're going to look at the steps here. We're going to back up the database. So one of the quick and easy ways of doing that is to use this here, WP Security Scan, and there it is there, that's the URL, wordpress.org/extend plugins/WP Security Scan. Just going to click and download that version. Okay, so what I'm going to use is Tools and Fire FTP to get into the FTP and actually get access to the client. So we do that, and then basically what we're going to do is start to do one thing, which is going to WP Content, Plugins area, and we're going to put across the plugin, which I've already downloaded, which is WP Security Scan. We're going to just plop that into the plugins area. And that's going across as we speak. Now, while that's happening, what we're going to do is going to look at the install plugins. The other way you could have done that is to go to Add New and put in here WP Security Scan to look for it. So there it is there. What we're going to do is go into here and back up the database. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Please back up your database. So we're going to click that now. And backup is complete. And we will download the file, save the file, and we've got a copy of that. So we've backed up the database doing that step, which is good. So that's step number one, is to back up the database. Now we're going to look at the next step, back up all your WordPress files. The simplest way to do that is to go through here, highlight pretty much everything, right all the way down. So what we could do is we go click all the way down, and what we'd want to do is pull everything back over to this side. So it would mean going through pretty much all of this stuff all the way down and bring it across to back up the entire site. I'm not going to do that. What I will do though, that's technically what you should do. Verify your backups, and now we're going to deactivate all plugins. So we'll go into the client here, go to plugins, and just deactivate everything. Let's gradually go through. So we've deactivated everything in terms of the plugins. So that's step number 4. And it says here, if you have not completed the first 4 procedures, stop and do them. So that's the first stage. Next thing I'm going to show you is how to download and extract the WordPress package. Very simple. Go to Wordpress .org download and download 3.3.1. I've already done that. You download that, put that on your hard drive, and I've plopped mine here. There it is there on the hard drive. So you will then take all these files and we'll put them across. So let's go back to the FTP, and you can see there it is there. So this is basically the WordPress files that we're going to put across. Next thing to look at is do not delete these folders and files. So we're going to go through each one. The WP config PHP file, that will remain, which is this one here. That one there will remain. The WP content folder, which is this one, everything in that will remain. WP images folder only for older installations from 1.5 days. We haven't got that, it's a newer version than that. The WP includes languages folder. So there is no WP includes languages folder. So that's fine, we can ignore that. So right off the bat, we can get rid of this. We don't have to worry about that. And we don't have to worry about the languages. WP content languages and WP content languages again. The .htaccess file, any custom content or plugins, if you have any images or other custom content or plugins inside the WP content folder, do not delete them. So essentially, in WP content, you've got what's called the uploads folder. You definitely want to leave that alone because that's got all of your photos and all the posts and everything else that you've been doing. So definitely leave that alone. As you can see, you definitely want to be leaving that alone. Okay, it's got plenty of content in there. Okay, so you've got plenty of content in there. So this will be all left for now. Definitely want to touch that. So what we're going to do next is start looking at the deleting, and we'll do that in order. Okay, so we know to leave these folders alone. For those of you who want to look at this page, it's on Codex, wordpress.org, upgrading WordPress extended. So look for that. What we are deleting though is the following. Everything that's the WP and on the directory. So that basically means we'll start with those folders first. So what we are deleting is these basic files here, that one there. We're going to leave those alone. These ones, all of these can be deleted. But we're going to leave out that one. So we've got all these that are going. We can delete those. We're leaving out the readme WP. We can delete the readme.html file, deleting that, and the license text. So let's just double check that again. We're going to delete that as well, that one. That's going to go. So we are getting rid of all that. Okay, so let's do that. Right click, delete. And before I do that, just realized I'll log out of here. Okay, so they're gone. We're going to delete the WP admin folder. So let's do that now. Right click, delete. Quite a few folders and files going there. So the WP admin folder is now gone. Starting to go. Now the WP includes folder, if you have any language files here, remember not to delete the WP includes, but that's going to be next, so we'll get rid of the W includes folder. Okay, so the next one to get rid of, WP includes folder, definitely is going to go. Delete. So while that's deleting, the next one to go is the WP content cache folder. You only see this folder if you're upgrading from WordPress 2.0, so we won't be having that one because it's not that old. The WP content plugin widgets folder. You'll only see this folder if you previously installed the sidebar widgets plugin, which I don't think we did. So we know we don't have the WP content cache folder, and we won't have the WP content plugins folder, but let's just check it out. Now, while that's deleting, I'm not going to start navigating around, so we'll just wait and double check. I will show you what to delete out of the WP content folder. Okay, so now what we're going to do is check the WP content folder. We're definitely leaving the uploads alone, so you never touch that. Definitely don't touch the uploads. Don't touch the themes area, but you can delete 2010 and 2011 if you're not using the themes especially. So I'm not using 2010 or 2011. So I can go ahead, right click and delete those because they'll be reinstalled on the new version. Now, if someone's gone ahead and designed a new specialized 2010 or 2011 theme, then you may want to leave it alone if they haven't created a child theme. Otherwise, if you're not using the 2010, 2011, by all means, you can delete them. And what I'll also go ahead and do is delete the index.php file that's in here because I'll replace that as well. So we're up to the stage now okay, just to recap, we didn't delete the WP config file, that's been left alone. WP content folder has been left alone except for some of the 2010-2011 theme. We didn't have to worry about the WP images folder. We've got a newer installation which didn't have that. WP includes languages folder didn't exist. The htaccess file we left alone, and the custom content and or plugins, if you have any images or other custom content or plugins, do not delete them. So if they've been done in a custom kind of fashion, otherwise what you can do with the plugins area, as you can see here it is, WP content plugins, these will all be updated. So all of these can be updated. This will be updated and so will this, so we'll delete those. Just right click and delete. And I'll also go into here and delete that as well. So I'll replace those. Okay. So because we just did the WP content, we're going to go to WordPress 3.1. We're actually going to click here, click into the WP content. We're going to put this across. And it's in the WP content. So I'll pop that across. There it is, it's back in. And we'll also do it in the so we're going to put that across and that across. So we've gone into the same folder hierarchy. Plugins has a hello and index. There it is, so we'll put them across. There they are. What we can do now is actually take the Akismet, right click, delete. That's deleted it. Grab Akismet and pop it back again. So that's the new version from 3.3.1. And there it is, so it's gone back in. So that's dealing with the WP content upgrade area. Now we're going to look back here and put all this stuff back in, all the way through to the bottom. So we're just going to shift click, go back to the hierarchy on this end, which means going back to the public underscore HTML. So what we're going to do, just re-click that, right, and pop it all across. You'll see it all popping across here. Notice the WP config file still there. I also left alone the sitemap and things like that. That's been left alone. Now we're ready for the WP admin. So we're just going to grab that, click it there, pop it into the top hierarchy. We're going to pop it across. You should see that pop back in again. So while that's happening, let's just check back over here. And we can see we're uploading the new files. Now it said here, if you did not delete the WP content folder, which we didn't do, you need to overwrite some of the files during the upload. So let's have a look. The WP content folder holds your WordPress themes and plugins. These should remain. Upload everything else first, then upload only those WordPress files that are new or changed to your WP content folder. Overwrite any old versions of default plugins with new ones. Okay. So basically we've got WP admin going across now. Okay, so once the WP admin's gone across, the next thing you want to do is get the WP includes, put that across. Just double check here. We've uploaded all the new files. So we just want to make sure that we have definitely included WP admin. WP content was left alone predominantly. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go back over into the WP content and just double check it. But we've got the new index, which we did do. With the plugins, we've already checked those. There was only a Kismet, hello, and index, which we did. So we've done that already. However, there's a few of these old ones that need to be replaced. So contact form 7, for example, I'm going to delete that. So I've deleted that. What I can do is go back into my WordPress plugins, grab contact form 7 and replace it. Making sure, of course, that I'm going back into the plugins area. So essentially I can do that for every single plugin, just deleting the old version and replacing it with the new version. If you don't have the latest version, simply go to the website and find its plugin. So for example, wordpress.org/extend plugins, WP security scan, what have you. You basically look for the plugin here, type in its name. As you can see, the next ones that I'll go through is Next Gen Gallery and everything else. So I'll do that. But there's the latest version. Now the final stage is to go to the client website. Okay. So the next stage will be step 9. Run the WordPress upgrade program. So using a web browser, go to the WordPress admin pages, WP admin location. So we'll do that now. Okay. Database update required. WordPress has been updated. Before we send you on your way, we have to update the database to the newest version. The update process may take a little while, so please be patient. And you're now ready to log in. And you can see new feature toolbar and everything's updated. So basically, the next and final stage is to go to all your plugins. And as you can see, that contact form 7 and other ones are all sorted. The other version you've got is to view version 1.9.3. As you can see, that's the latest one. Install update, and it will go through. And you can go ahead and reactivate all your plugins. Just make sure that you are using the latest version of everything. And earlier in the video I showed you the manual version of everything. This is the more automatic version. And just update the whole lot. So basically we're just going through and activating everything. And there you go. So that's it. That's how you upgrade onto the latest version of WordPress. Thanks for watching.